What's up guys, welcome back to another Fort Aspenwood video. Here we are playing as a Vampiric Spear Striker. So my elite skill here is Vampiric Spirit, which you can see it does here on the left hand side. But what makes this build interesting is pairing it with Mark of Fury. So I gain 2 strikes with Adrenaline whenever I hit a foe, and when it ends it deals cracked armor. This of course pairs nicely with the spear skill I have, Chest Thumper, where if they are suffering from cracked armor, they will then suffer a deep wound. So I have some other spear skills with me, kind of a unique build. Shout out to Olga Knows Best for providing this build. But it's a spear necromancer. So I have blazing spear for burning, I have barbed spear for bleeding, and then to inflict poison and weakness, I have oppressive gaze. So it's a very unique build in that it's able to spam lots and lots of conditions, and it's able to kind of keep itself up with some self heals with Vampiric Spirit. Although really many different blood elites could work here. I think life transfer would be another interesting option. There would be kind of many different ways you could run this. The other skills I brought with me are Go for the Eyes. So this will give me some additional % chance of landing a critical hit. This can help me with my damage. And then of course I have Fallback, which will help me and my team in running some of this amber. So I enjoyed playing this. I don't think I've ever played as a necromancer using a spear before, but this worked out pretty well. So watch and see some of the combos. You can see on this elementalist, the bleeding and then oppressive gaze. Once Mark of Fury does end, that's when the cracked armor will be inflicted. And then I can just use Chest Thumper and hit them with that deep wound. So it's pretty quick for their team to already be attacking the green gate. But as you can see, we're starting to take them out. I'm able to show off this build just a little bit. Show kind of some of its self-reliance with using this elite skill number 2. This was, I think, the first game I played using this build, so I did get quite a few wins playing with this. And here I was kind of just figuring it out, testing, so at times I probably make errors in the skills that I'm using. But I had a lot of fun testing this build out. I've saved it, I think I'll add it to my rotation. Really just the amount of conditions that it's able to spam makes it a lot of fun. I have this warrior on my team here too attacking, so he'll be able to benefit from this Go for the Eyes skill I have. But I would definitely like to try this again with perhaps life transfer, although that would help me in keeping my health up, just like Vampiric Spirit does. It would do some degeneration, which might be a little bit unnecessary, since I already have so much degeneration with these conditions. However, I might be able to spam it on other targets, and kind of make use of it like that. See how it does against the Siege Turtle here. Of course, I have this Monk healing, so we should probably try to take him out first before we're really able to even drop the Siege Turtle. And you can see also they have this Spirit Light Weapon Ritualist. Spirit Light Weapon is a very strong skill. I'm a big fan of it here in Fort Aspenwood. It's kind of like a Ritualist version of, well, doesn't really work just like Healing Hands, but some similarities. But I'm a big fan of Spirit Light Weapon. Really have to think about positioning a lot more running this build, because as a necromancer, typically you're just using hexes. You can hide behind objects and just cast away. But of course here, since I'm relying on my spear attacks, I need to be able to position myself to actually hit them. One nice thing is that if they do have any anti-melee, I would not really be the first target. No one really expects a Necromancer to be running spear skills. Here this turtle is right in the gate, so I actually have to open it up to even attack him. And the siege turtle is down, that's good. It's going to slow their advance. It looks like I just kind of kited back there, rubber banded back. These warriors have been getting a little bit annoying, so I'm trying just to kind of take them out if I can. Although, usually they're ignored in Fort Aspenwood. Nice Vampiric Spirit to finish him off, and as you can see, I'm now benefiting from that health regeneration. Although playing this on the Kurzicks side, this could be an enchantment that could be removed by siege turtle attacks, which I think happens a few times during this game. But I'll just try to use Mark of Fury, right? When I do hit opponents that are hexed with it, it does give me some extra adrenaline. Although it doesn't last very long, but that's what I kind of like here. Because once it ends at cracked armor, then I can use my chest thumper and get that deep wound. You can see most of this game, though, is just battling these same 4 enemies. And we're doing it pretty successfully, so it feels a little bit like bullying here. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just trying to switch off targets every now and then, though. Try to spam these conditions, spread them as wide as possible, especially since they do have these 2 healers. Try to help my warrior out with this fallback here so we can catch up to this ritualist. Alright, now it might be finally time to run some Amber. Having fallback really does help the team a lot with this Amber running. Especially if they have to run past these Luxon warriors that are using Coward. Right, it's very beneficial for the team. I always like it when I have another ally on my team that runs some sort of speed boost. Decided I could probably be switching off to my 40-40 set when I'm casting some of these blood hex blood magic spells, but I don't really do that a lot this game. Right, and it looks like this is going to be a win for us. As you can see, God's Vengeance is nearing 100%. And they are still far behind. They're really struggling. It looks like our damage is taking them out nicely, and we do have some pretty good heals on our team as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Try to give this build a try for yourself. It's very unique, it's very fun, and cheers. Have a good day. Peace.